Good morning from Cambodia. So it's Monday morning here, and as I speak, I can spy a mama cat. She's a tortie, and she's been in our garage before, very skinny, and she has her two weenie kittens. I mean, they're wicked cute. They're about as small as the ones that we saw at Phnom Srei yesterday. In Kampong Cham, there's two mountains, the male mountain and the female mountain. So when we went to the female mountain, there was lots of little kittens. And so, yeah, so these ones are about the same size. Yeah, she's been in our garage hunting from time to time, but I don't know how she would even dare to go after one of the rats because they're as big as her, if not fatter. So, yeah, so it's hot and sticky. I have to go to the market today to return not one lamp, but two lamps. Wiring here is rather cheap, so, you know, it's no big surprise, but I love the lamps, so I'm just going to bring them back to the shop and see if she can replace the wiring for me. And I got to get Daniel to the doctor's because he has an ear infection, I suspect. Nothing that I can do will help. Giving him a hot water bottle, having him put a cotton ball in his ear at night because we all run our AC, and I said that's just going to aggravate it because I had the same thing going on, but he's had a fever, so yeah, I got to get him to the doctor. But yeah, I had a great day yesterday. May, her mother, Joe, and I went to Kampong Cham, and the road is really, it's nice. It's really, really nice, and it's probably in that way because the Prime Minister's from there. So yeah, it's, you know, just great to travel on. We were there in an hour and a half. Went by the Tonle Sap in a lot of places, so I got to see the river, and it's really swollen from the rains. And stopped off at a cousin's house, had lunch. May's mother always provides lunch. She always brings lunch. And then we went to the Wat and brought food, soap, lots of garlic, because the monks can't get out for the next couple months to 3 months. So they rely on donations to the Wat. And so, yeah. Then we went off to May's brother's and went then to Bokor Bache temple. And that was really awesome. That was like a little treat, really, really a big treat for me because built by Jehovahman VII, and though it's tiny and not as good shape as a lot of the temples up in Siem Reap, the Apsaras and the other reliefs on the walls, you know, a lot of them are really worn down because of age. It looks like they are cataloging a lot of the pieces that are there because they've got numbers on them. So yeah, that was really something. And then there's a Wat. It's funny because you go through the doors and you come right into the main, I guess, sanctuary of the Wat, and then there's another wall of the whole temple. So that's really kind of cool, and they've built around it. But yeah, I got a chance to talk to a couple monks yesterday, and then we went hiking up Phnom Srei. That was quite the hike. Joe, when we were coming down, I said, you got to count the steps, because I mean, it's not just the steps; they're wide, so it's kind of awkward. But it's at a pitch that's really something. But the view, I mean, so you could turn around and see, and as you got up higher, you'd see the view, and it was just, you know, fabulous. And the breeze, that was a lifesaver because it was hot, but it wasn't so hot that, you know, it was unbearable. But just the breeze really helped a lot. So yeah, we had a really good day. We felt like we, you know, after last week, which was good, and you know, got to see quite a bit. This was really nice because the weather, you know, cooperated, and we got to see a ton. So and the road, the traveling wasn't as bad. There was a point in the road when we were going to Kampong Cham that was really bumpy, and so I've got that on video, so hopefully it's on this phone. Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was like, wow, juggling our brain. So yeah, there was a comment years and years ago one of the ministers, he says, well, roads aren't too bad around here. Yet he never went out of Phnom Penh. And if you traveled back in the day to Kampot, the road was awful. I mean, there were holes big enough to swallow a car. And so he decided one day to go test the roads outside, because people were like, well, you gotta really go see the roads. And I really wish I could remember what his name was. He was like, my brain's gonna come loose, you know, loosely translating. So I thought that was, you know, I said that yesterday, you know, it was like, wow, you know, so. But yep, so another great Sunday drive, and visiting family of May's and going to Watts, which is really interesting. Yes, we've got one more week before the election. Sunday the 29th is the election, so I want to get things done so I can just sit back and relax this weekend. And so that's it for now. So talk to you soon. Oh, and this is a little PS. We ran into a lot of monkeys yesterday when we were at the Mail Mountain. We came down off of the top, and I saw a couple monkeys. I said, wow, cool monkeys. And I kind of jokingly said to Joe, good thing Daniel's not here after his little episode with being chased by a monkey at Wat Phnom. Well, turned out there was a ton of monkeys. And they were like, you know, and they will take things from you. So you can't just put things down, because they'll run off with it. So you got to hold on to things. And I don't want to get too close to them, because I mean, I'm sure they're carrying all kinds of diseases and stuff. But there was a couple babies. One was rather small, and it was really cute. But then all of a sudden there was an altercation, because this huge monkey, and he apparently is the boss of all of them, kind of gave them all the, you know, I'm here, you all behave, and they were all chattering and snarling, and so I caught that on video, so you'll see that. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, I'm so glad Daniel's not here, because he's so, you know, bold, and he might have, you know, thrown a piece of food at him, and they were like, you know, more than happy to take, you know, food if it was handed. And someone had left a bag of peanuts, and one was chowing down on that. People would leave cans of stuff in. There would still be cans of soda. Monkeys would pick it up and start drinking. So I've got photos of that too. So, but that's my little PS. So, toodles.
always got no show more. Jesus.
This is a back road in Cambodia.
Cambodia.
And I'm not shaking this camera either. This is just us driving.
What did she say?
No,
Is there? Oh, you understand?
Yeah, day.
So is there in like this road like in America?
Maybe.
No, they're mostly paved. Unless if it's like really in the country. I don't think it's this bad. This is like, yeah, you have to be in the countryside.
Yeah, that would be way four-wheeling, not a town.
Yeah.
But not this bad.
Yeah, if you went way in the mountains, you could do four-wheeling, you'd be like this. But not a town. A town wouldn't have roads like this. You know, this is just a little village, so, you know, it's understandable.